Elon Musk, the man who once had the world at his feet, is now facing the bitter consequences of his actions. After years of controversy, including his infamous involvement with Trump's tariffs, it looks like karma has finally caught up with him, and it's hitting where it hurts the most, his business. When you're as powerful as Elon Musk, it's easy to think you're invincible. But even the richest man in the world can't escape the consequences of his choices. After laughing off the idea of Social Security, mocking government systems, and aligning himself with Donald Trump, Musk is now paying a heavy price, and it's all happening in the global market where he once dominated. It all began when Musk enthusiastically threw his support behind Trump's trade war with China, pushing for tariffs that have now come back to haunt him. With China placing a staggering 125% retaliatory tariffs on US goods in response to Trump's policies, Musk's Tesla is finding itself caught in the middle. Tesla was forced to pull its US-built Model S and Model X from the Chinese market, and with these tariffs in place, customers can only buy from limited stock. What does this mean for Musk? His biggest foreign market is slipping through his fingers. And it's not just China, Europe is showing its discontent as well. Tesla sales there have plummeted, and Musk is facing boycotts and protests from consumers who are turning away from his electric vehicles. Even in the United States, Tesla is seeing a sharp decline in sales, with competitors like GM offering newer, more affordable electric models. Meanwhile, Chinese electric car maker BYD is soaring, with shares rising rapidly as it strengthens its position in both China and Europe. So why is this happening? Let's take a closer look at the massive economic blunders and the political fallout. The tariff tangle. The Trump administration's tariffs on Chinese imports, which Musk was against but failed to stop, were meant to hurt China. But they've instead put Tesla in a tough spot. Musk begged Trump not to impose these tariffs, but the damage has already been done. Now, Tesla can't sell its US-made models in China without facing crippling import duties, and the situation is growing more complicated by the day. Meanwhile, Musk's outspoken support for free trade between Europe and the US is coming back to bite him. He had hoped for zero tariffs to make it easier for businesses like his to thrive. Instead, Musk's calls for open trade have been overshadowed by the very tariffs he helped implement. His own rhetoric seems to have backfired, and now he's paying the price. A bitter feud with Trump's circle. But it's not just China and Europe turning against Musk. There's also drama brewing behind the scenes in the Trump administration. Elon has long been a thorn in the side of many of Trump's top aides, and it's becoming clear that Musk isn't as beloved by the people around Trump as he once thought. Peter Navarro, a former Trump economic advisor, has gone on air to publicly mock Musk, calling him just a car salesman, and questioning his legitimacy as an auto manufacturer. The verbal sparring between the two has been nothing short of entertaining, but Musk's response has only made things worse. Calling Navarro dumber than a sack of bricks didn't exactly win him any friends. The fall of Tesla, the rise of BYD as Tesla's sales slide, China's BYD is taking the lead. The Chinese automaker is making waves in both its home country and Europe, with the European market now being flooded with Chinese electric vehicles. While Musk watches Tesla's market share dwindle, BYD is on the rise. The contrast couldn't be clearer. While Musk struggles to maintain his dominance, China is moving forward with bold plans for clean energy and electric vehicles. Tesla's American struggles back home in the US, the picture isn't any brighter for Tesla. Sales have plunged, and Americans are increasingly turning to other automakers for their electric vehicle needs. General Motors' Chevrolet Equinox EV, for example, is now a popular alternative to the Model S, offering a more affordable option starting at just $35,000. In fact, Tesla's sales dropped by an eye-watering 76% in Germany last month. Meanwhile, the US government, which Musk had hoped to influence with his ties to Trump, is showing signs of moving in a different direction. Musk's push for less regulation and more freedom for companies has not played out in his favor. Instead of receiving support, Musk now finds himself caught in a political storm, with his business interests at odds with US policy. Elon's last-ditch effort with Tesla's numbers sinking, Musk is reportedly trying to make a final push with his social media platform, X, formerly Twitter. He's hoping to make it the primary communication platform for the US government, including the Social Security Administration, which will soon use X to communicate with the public. Musk's latest move is a desperate attempt to stay relevant, but it's not going over well. Meanwhile, the world continues to mock Musk's antics. Just this week, Musk's own past statements about the future of his business were resurfaced, showing his somewhat naive expectations about the long-term consequences of his business decisions. Final thoughts, the moral of the story. Even the most powerful figures in the world can't escape the repercussions of their actions. Elon Musk's support for Trump's tariffs, combined with his own political and business missteps, has led to a situation where Tesla is struggling and Musk's reputation is on the line. Karma, as they say, always comes around, and for Elon Musk, it's arriving in full force. Stay tuned as this story continues to unfold. Will Musk manage to turn things around, or is this the beginning of the end for his empire? Remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more updates on Elon Musk's latest controversies. 40 mini window __OAI _log HTML window __OAI _log HTML window __OAI _SSR _HTML equals window __OAI _SSR _HTML date.now request animation frame function window __OAI _log TTI window __OAI _log TTI window __OAI _SSR _TTI equals window __OAI _SSR _TTI date.now